Chat, I brought the kettle corn. Motherfucker is bigger than my fucking head. My coworker gave me this on my way out yesterday. The day before yesterday. It's about to be midnight. But I'm like, you know what? I'm really craving like popcorn or something salty. Even though kettle corn really isn't even that salty, it's more sweet. Well, I don't know why. I don't know why. What the fuck is that? Did I accidentally like hit something earlier? Like a scab. When did that happen? The fuck did I hit my head on? So weird. Anyway. Yeah, this thing's like about bigger than my head. Well, fuck, is it good? I still don't know how the fuck that happened. What the fuck? When did this happen? So weird. I'm not gonna pick at it anymore. I'm just confused. I'm like, what the fuck? When did this happen? Oh, you know what? I think I know what. I know how that happened because I hit my head in the fucking data center. Well, the data center room. The day before. And I just haven't been bothered to look at it. That's probably what it is. Yeah, because I was in data center work for like data center duty for like this week, and I remember like having something hit me on the head earlier. Weird. That's so weird. Okay. Well, that's fine. Well, we're gonna go play Minecraft. I have not touched MCS on stream in a while. However, I do need a playlist. I need a playlist, but I don't know which. You know, I could find all these things. Okay, you know what? Video jams, music. You know, I have a feeling no matter what I fucking play, it doesn't matter. Because that's gonna get copyright claimed anyway. So, if you're new to MCS, welcome. This is Creative Minecraft. I get really bored. But I was logged in. I'm not giving you diagnostic data. I'm not giving you any data, Microsoft. Unless you pay, I work for you. I ain't fucking giving you my data. And even then, I probably wouldn't even give you my data anyway. So, this is a segment. What I do is I just build shit. So, off stream, I have been working on some stuff. By the way, yes, I'm gonna be eating the kettle corn while I'm streaming. Not that any of you care, but I know there's always gonna be that one person like, oh my god, why is she eating on stream? Professional streamer. No. What's it called? So, I did a few things off stream. And, well, I'm gonna show you before we work on the main shit. Because what I would like to do today is I would like to finish or continue working, not finish, but continue the terraforming of the park. That would be nice. That would be nice to do. But I would very much like doing that. Turn down the music. There we go, perfect. Yeah, that's what I would like to do. So, I was working on this pier earlier because I was working on this. Because I like to put little milestone shit on the from the channels on here and the accounts. So, yeah. So I did that. And then there's a little more tidbit things here and there. I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know. We'll find out. I didn't work on anything over here. Oh, no. I did work a little bit on this building. Because I was like, I need to finish this building as well. But it's almost done. And then I burned more, more swamp because, fuck nature. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, no, I'm lying. So, off stream, I came across this. And if you're wondering what's in here, I came across some, villager. Some zombie villagers, and, I trapped them. Bro. Well, I mean, he's not dying. He's fine. They're fine. So I made them little huts, and, totally ethical huts. And then I've been working on this fucking thing. Now, I have done a lot of fucking work here. Like, a lot of work. But, off stream. But I'm not done yet. So, we're gonna keep working on it. Let's do it. I'm not gonna fill it up like how I used to earlier. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna cover over it because it's just easier that way. Also, I might have a plan for it later too. If you're wondering. Flamie, I saw the post about the Fed stuff. Good luck with that. Yeah. I talked about it earlier in the stream, but way early in the stream. But yeah, I gotta go talk to the FBI about Karam. They contacted me, and I kind of have to go do that now. So, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I did let's just get this over with on Karam. The Shadows, and it led to me finally fucking snapping, and well, not snapping, but like I got so fed up with reading and going through the bullshit that he's known to do that I reported his case to the feds. And the feds called me regarding that, and so they want me to go talk to them. So I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. We'll see what you can or can't do. Which I've already kind of said it before. I don't think they can really do much about that. But I'm just gonna give them what I have and be like, look, this is all that I have. Like, I don't have any other evidence, and if I come up with any more evidence, I'll hand it over. Because as it stands, that dude needs to be put behind bars or something. There is something wrong with that man that society cannot change or heal. So I did see that. Or, well, see is the wrong term. I did get that today. And I'm gonna see what they have to say. Nobody likes dealing with the feds, but in truth, they're really the only people who have the resources to like properly handle a situation like this, if they even choose to. Never understood why you wanted to jump into that type of shit anyway. It always is kind of disturbing and shit. So I'll put it to you this way. I have personal experience with pieces of shit like Karen. Alright. My little sister, before she passed away, had been affected by one of those type of people. So initially, I always said to myself, if I wasn't gonna like do the military, well, now I know I definitely can't do the military. If I wasn't gonna like become a cop, I would jump into like, you know, cybersecurity or like one of the departments with the feds to see if I could help combat shit like that. Because seeing how it fucked up my little sister pretty badly, I really felt like it was kind of like, it's like a necessary evil. But if we're not talking about personal life, what I will say is what really kind of made me want to like find and like seek justice against these pieces of shit is honestly it's the fact that like, dude, like the internet is sometimes pretty fucky, right? And there's not much you can do. Like, I'm not gonna try and be internet police, but I think the reality is that like this is a more common issue than I'd like to admit. And I would like to at least see one person who actually is put behind bars. We're good. You know, I have former correctional officer experience, and one of my duties was to oversee the PC units. And, you know, talking with those people, you get a really bitter fucking taste in your mouth. Because you can tell that those people don't care. Like, they have no emotion or no empathy with what they're saying. And you can, and like, I would ask them questions because, you know, you're in a PC unit. Why wouldn't you want to, you know, talk about shit? And anytime I talked with them, it was very, very disturbing. And it just really put me in a really angry fucking position. And the more and more I talked with them, I fucking got really angry. And so I had requested from my lieutenant, I was like, hey, I don't want to, I know that this is my responsibility as a corporal, but I don't want to deal with these pieces of shit. I would rather deal with Max unit as their overseer. overseer at the time was the it was like secondary to classifications, right? Because at the time we didn't have a classifications officer. So as a means to remediate that, and the lieutenants didn't want to deal with it, because of course they didn't, they made certain corporals what they called overseers. And they would oversee certain cases in certain units. And I went to my lieutenant and I'm like, look, dude, if I have to deal with these people anymore, I'm going to sabotage and I will get them hurt, because what they talk about and how they talk about it and what we've been finding in their units, it's not good. And so that's when my lieutenant understood my concern, and I was like, he's like, where do you want to be put? Who do you want to swap with? And at that time, I knew my ex didn't want to deal with max unit and spec unit and the whole, so I said I will swap with my ex. And so, you know, because I was a rank above her, I got what I wanted out of it, which was I got max unit. And the thing is, chat, what I've learned, and it's kind of shitty, is that I could have a normal conversation with the guy who's killed 5 people. We wouldn't be able to see eye to eye on anything, especially their charges, because, you know, they're all innocent, of course. But when I did talk to them, and we talked about, because they asked questions, because they're seeking info, I wouldn't give them much to work with. But much of what they said about people like that, I can't say I don't disagree. Sorry you had to deal with all that. Well, I mean, it's fine. I would rather the feds take over and, like, look into the situation if they can. Again, I kind of wish, part of me wishes I didn't look into this, but, you know, I was bored at the time. The Mom MX situation was pretty much done. And the timing was perfect because people like, you know, Keffels and Vosh and Tipster were making really bad arguments in favor of that shit. So I was like, you know what? Let me provide a really good reason as to why you shouldn't do this. Why you should never give people like that leeway. So it's for the greater good. But yeah, I gotta go deal with that Monday and hand them what I have because, you know, they have the resources and the tools to actually try and do something if they can. And I'm pretty sure they will tell me they can't do anything about it if they couldn't. A lot of the problem is a lot of this shit is internet shit. So it's really hard for them to pinpoint where and what. And you know, they're not the department that I work for. So it's like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see Monday. We'll see what happens Monday. I'm hoping that they can do something, but we'll see. Anyway, I can't see shit. It is nighttime and I can't see shit. Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, but I think after this, I'm done with let's just get this over with. I really am. I have brought that series, that segment back up time and time again, and every time I do, I regret it. So it does a lot of good, but it also fucks with my mental health, if that makes sense. And it does. It fucks with my mental health. That's really what it is. That series reminds me how very, very destitute the world is right now, and how fucked up people really can be. And frankly, that was one of the reasons why I quit the jail, because you know you're around people who are just constantly fucking evil by nature. You're gonna feel really shitty, and I don't want to feel shitty anymore, chat. I really don't. And you know, looking into people like Karen, it doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't. And it's like, oh, well, I should have just kept it dead to begin with. And it's like, yeah, I should have. But that's why I'm doing it now, because I'm not gonna say I've gone soft, but I have gone soft. Like, my approach to things nowadays is very more lackluster and more subtle, and just whereas back when Let's Just Get This Over was still active and shit, I was more direct and I had more anger. Whereas now, I don't have that much anger, I just have sadness. And so, for me, it's like, I would rather just do the appropriate thing at this point and end the series and just walk away from it. Because yeah, like, yeah, I don't want to have to fucking, like, you know, what I don't want to do is I don't want to be miserable, and that series does not help. It really doesn't. Just always knowing that, like, the internet is, like, very black-pilled and, like, very bad at the moment. I don't want to do that. I don't want to think that way. So it's like I want to move on from shit like that. It's kind of why I haven't done Lolcow Ranch. It's just because it's like, why do I need to be reminded that I'm always better than a person who doesn't have their life put together for various factors and shit? It's like, I don't need that in my life. Like I don't need that shit in my life, you know? Like, I can suffice knowing that those people are not okay, and they have very little impact on how I view the world. That's why I've said in the past that it's like I don't like talking about Larson and, like, Cyrex and, like, a bunch of other people. And it's mainly because it's like, yeah, like, I don't need that reminder. I don't. Because that's how I view lolcows, right? It's not a matter of, let's make fun of them. It's a matter of, it's like a reminder that my life could be so much worse, and I'm fucking thankful that it's not. I'm thankful that I have at least some semblance of, like, understanding and common sense. But everyone has their purpose, I suppose. I think the one thing that kills me about Well, good for you going getting out of a bad situation. Oh yeah. Well, it's about what I was gonna say is like, I think what's the real killer blow for me about looking into people like Karam and like Earl Doobie and like Rax and shit is, yeah, hold on. I had a popcorn piece stuck in my fucking throat. I think what the thing about me and these things is like, I just don't want to cover them anymore. Like, I feel like I've grown past keeping an eye and studying people like that. And it wasn't something that I wanted to just constantly do. Right? I had a passion and an anger like no other, right? I thought, hey, I could do this for a better reason, and to some degree, I could. And you know, I just realized that, hey, I can't do this shit. My mental health and, you know, my impact as a creator could probably be fucking not have this in my life, let alone my community, because like there are plenty of better creators who do a better job and are more in tune with shit like that, right? Like, I can name 3 off the top of my head: Kiwi, Cow Wrangler, and Smokey. Oh, and Rogue too, 4. But it really is just, it's just, I've grown past a lot of it, and I don't want to deal with it anymore. I think I've gotten bored and staled out of like the wall cows and trying to do commentary on internet drama. It's gotten stale, and I think I can live with knowing that I don't have to do that anymore. It's not that I'm not, well, I'll put it to you this way. I'll still talk about the shit if people ask or like stuff, but like, cause I'm always like keeping an eye on shit. Again, big sister's always watching, right? However, I just covering the shit stream-wise, nah, good. There are better creators out there than me who can adequately say what I've been trying to say better. Bloom, I is back. Oh yeah? Well, Welk is back. Let me guess, you went and watched Mike? For a bit, yeah. That's fine. Go watch your favorite creators. Support your local creators. I talked about it earlier, but tomorrow, or well, today, Lemony and I are gonna play Lethal Company, so this should be fun. For a bit, yeah. Yeah, go support your local creator. Mike is one of those creators I'm actually kind of happy he's successful. Because, like, the dude really deserves some level of, like, happiness. Or success. He really does, because it's like, he's been through a lot. If you listen to his conversations in his early streams, poor dude's been through a lot. His Gambi conversations are a really good testament of what he's been through. And I know like 90% of those stories are probably not real, but there's a good chunk of them that probably are. Fingering with the family. Yeah. Yeah, Mike's good people. I really like Mike as a creator, and funny enough, how I got into Mike was because I met him at TMG. I didn't even know who he was at that point. I just said, how's it going? And like, this was really chill. He offered me a hug, and I was like, you know what? I'm sold on this fucker. I'm sold on this fucking jabroni. The C-section shit broke him. Yeah, I don't blame him. I really don't blame him at all, honestly. I like that shit would break me too. Like, if I had to sit and watch 8 hours worth of bad content farm material, I would probably break as a person too. I'm not even gonna lie. You know, I really shouldn't be eating this kettle corn if I'm sick, but whatever, it's fine. I need to eat something anyway. I think what really fucks with me about Mike is that when new viewers pop in, they don't realize that he's like the drummer for Red Fox. And most of his new viewers, if they're not aware of his content and they're only aware of other things about him, it's always fucking funny as shit to watch. Speaking of funny shit, did you watch Hassan talk about his bullshit with the terrorist? Oh yeah, Hassan did talk to a Houthi guy, didn't he? Didn't he like try to say something like oh, like he was talking about like Luffy, and like I guess how he was trying to compare like Luffy with this Houthi? Kind of fucked, don't you think? I don't really have a fucking viewpoint on that type of shit. Chat, I'm already like black-pilled about the world as is. I don't need to involve myself in politics. Come. Yeah. The hell is this? Oh. Oh, the frogs ate the slime. Nice. So far, it's looking really good. It's looking really good so far. Flamie, when are you gonna play the penny game? Soon. Soon. It's like gonna be like side order, so it's like it's gonna start. I'm gonna play it, and then I'm gonna like make it into a playthrough. I'm actually surprised with how good side order is. Hard as fuck, but it's fun. Like, it's really, really fun. It's making me want to go back and play more of it, actually. Persona music? It is. It's Persona 5 Dancing in the Starlight. That's like a remix of something from P5. Yeah. That's why I was like, wait a minute, something don't sound right. You see, even the music that I listen to is testing fate, chat. You'll eventually get me to play Persona. Fuck, if Joel played a Persona game, you might get me to do it. Haven't played the dancing games that too much. What is it, like a rhythm, like dance type game? I've seen them at like game stores and shit, and I've just never bothered to pick one up. I just thought it was like funny, like rhythm game. Joel played a spin-up. Joel played a spin-up Persona game. Hold on, chat. I'm sorry. The heat. I turned the heater on. Drying my throat. I really just turned it on for the cats. I didn't turn it on for myself. Y'all played a spin-off Persona game. Well, isn't a spin-off Persona game still a Persona game? I know the technicalities. I know chat's gonna be like, yeah, actually, no, Flamie, it's not. It's a spin-off, not a main game. It's like, yeah, it still has Persona in the name. I get it. It's not a main game, but it's still a Persona game. And I get to hear the argument of, well, actually, if that's the case, then isn't a spin-off Pokemon game a main Pokemon game? Therefore, shouldn't it be in Super Show? And it's like, no, chat, you're wrong. I just said it. It's just the name. It's press buttons when you have to. I heard their shit. That sounds like a Japanese game. Like Japan loves games like that. Well, actually, Super Show has XD and Kahlo, and those aren't main. See? Chat, you realize I know you better sometimes than you know yourselves. See, being a streamer is all about 5D chess, right? I have to predict and guess what you guys are gonna say, and then I have to wait until you say it, and then I can give you the argument of, okay, and there's transferability. What are you gonna do? Piss shit and come and cry? You gonna piss shit and come and eat lard? Yay! This part's done. I'm so happy that this part's done. Oh, I gotta do this now. But I just love how Masuda said no to Pokemon XD and Kahlo getting like a ports to the Switch, as if he has any fucking authority what Genius Seniority does. He just fucking laughs. He's like, no. Like, fuck you, dude. You have no authority what another development company does. So I will say, I know it's under Pokemon's IP, but still. Oh. Bye. Bye. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to leave you without your friends. I'm sorry. Stan Nordy developed Pokemon Cafe Minute. Genius sonority. Genius. The emphasis on genius. I'm just saying sonority fucking wrong. They still make Cafe Remix? Did they really? You know, I should just play that game as like a shitty one-off because I actually unironically like playing that game. Like, I know, like, look, I know that game is like, hey, buy shit to play the game, but like, I actually like playing the game. It's like Asphalt 9 for me, right? I enjoy playing Asphalt. Even though the game is pay to play. I still unironically enjoy playing Asphalt and Cafe Remix. Bloom plays Asphalt 9? Yeah. Yeah, I have a pretty fucked up account too. I need to stream Asphalt. It's just racing game, but then again, you guys will watch literally anything. You fuckers watched me play Bubble Guppies. So I wouldn't be surprised if me fucking driving crazy would like entertain you. I've only played Asphalt 4 on the DSi. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a padded room. And the room was padded. And it was filled with mice. And the mice talked to me. And they told me to kill everybody. I feel like sometimes I need to be put in a straitjacket when I say shit like that. Ooh. Oh, that's a big fucking piece of sugar cane. You don't see those every day. Blam, it's rats, not mice. Okay, you want to hear an unpopular opinion, chat? You want to hear a really unpopular opinion? Rats are just cuter mice. And possums are just cuter rats. Don't at me. And before you sit here and say, oh, I think she has her dementia going. I think she means it backwards. No. No. Sit down at me. I don't know. I love like weird fucking animals like possums and like raccoons. I don't know why. I think it's because possums remind me of me, and trash pandas are just literally trash pandas. What's not to love about trash pandas? This bitch must be the type of bitch who would love to own a possum. Yeah, you're right. I would actually like to own a possum. Actually, I wouldn't mind having a skunk as a pet. You know, if it was de-sprayed and everything, but I would not mind whatsoever. I always wanted like a ferret growing up as a kid, and I never got one. Instead, I have three little shithead cats. who I very much love dearly, but man, they remind me how much effort I put into them. I remember one of my sister's friends had a pet raccoon growing up. Was it the one that ate the grapes? No, sadly. Damn! Like I said, I wouldn't mind having weird pets. Like, I wouldn't mind having a possum. I wouldn't mind having a skunk. I would not mind having, like, a raccoon. I could see this being taken out of context with the skunk thing. Oh wow, Flume, she's a stinky girl and she wants to have a stinky animal like a skunk. That makes sense. Yep. Yeah, I know. Shut up, chat. I'd love to have a pet raccoon, but a dog and fish are enough for me at the time being. Yeah, that's kind of what I said about cats. My cats. I'm like, you know what? I love my cats enough to where they're good for me for now. And recently, one of my dad's dogs passed away too. So I'm just like, then I grew up with that dog, and I'm just like, yeah, you know what? No, I'm good with my cats. My problem is I don't have time for dogs, right? Like I would love to have a dog, but the problem is that I'm always either working and I never have time. To like sit there and train the dog and like, and you know, dogs are very attention needy too, so you would need to like give them lots of attention, and I just wouldn't be able to do that. Like, that's the thing, is I love dogs. I do. But I kind of told myself, once the girls move on, and that's a hard thing to say, but like, when they do inevitably move on, I'm more than likely gonna get a dog next. That, or if I'm gonna get a dog, I might get a dog and a cat. And have them grow up together. If I had a pet raccoon, I'd name him, I would name him Sly. Why would you not name him Grape? You know who are the weird people I don't understand? People who own crocodiles or alligators. Like, what is going on in your head to think that those little cuties need to be like with you? They're adorable, but they are adorable with chompers. Do you not understand that? Also, they're adorable, but they are big. Caracows? No, I would never own a caracal. I'll explain why. I'm already jumpy when people hiss at or get mad at me. Imagine me fucking owning a caracal and all they do is hiss. Like, it's like Cooper Flom. Also, if I fed him grapes with that name, it would be cannibalism, Kappa. I don't think that's how cannibalism works, chat. I think you have to be a grape in order to eat a grape, and that would make it cannibalism. Anyway, you want to know what's disturbing? So, what if I told you, chat, that there is a forum out on the deep web dedicated to people who have a cannibalism fetish and will literally use this forum to like go and like find other people who like eating people in a, you know, like a weird, sexy way? I only know this because I was watching one of those dark web, like, index websites or videos, or indexed website videos on YouTube. Because I get really bored with the same shit over and over and over again. And so I was watching one of those, and that was brought up. And I think there was one of them that got mentioned where it was like, yeah, this is when a murder happened, and it, like, the dude ate the dude's dick or something, and the dude died because he ate his penis. I got a funny. What could be more funny than penis? Hey. What you got for me? I have a feeling I know what this is. I have a feeling I know what this is. I sent it to you. I got it. No, it's not Kakashi. But I saw Porky in the video, so.
I don't want.
Well, if Porky's in the video and it's not Lulu, then I think we'll be fine. Time to watch Tay shoot herself in the face.
Tay shoot herself in the face in game. Look, I am smart. I am pretty sure I will be fine. I'm gonna point the gun to myself. What's the worst that can happen?
You know, hey Tay, I'm gonna say this.
Pretty sure I will be fine. I'm gonna point the gun to myself. What's the worst that can happen?
The apple doesn't fall from the tree between you and Lulu, does it? It really doesn't. What's the worst that could happen? She says, as.
Pretty sure I will be fine. I'm gonna point the gun to myself. What's the worst that can happen?
Wasn't that when I was on the call with the feds?
Will be fine. I'm gonna point the gun to myself. What's the worst that can happen? I don't watch Tay shoot herself in the face in game. Look, I am smart. I am pretty sure. I'm gonna point the gun to myself. I'm gonna point the gun to myself. What's the worst that can happen? I don't watch Tay shoot herself in the face.
She is very you are very confident that day. With that. I will also say, Tay, I'm so glad I didn't embarrass myself. Because I'm pretty sure, even though I'm good at the game, luck had probably nothing to do with what fucking hell I was pulling. Yes, you didn't. Tay, you better put Lulu's shit in there, cause that was fucking great. She just comes in fucking all fucking bull in a china shop, and it's like, let me do it. That's okay, Tay. What I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna start working on the Lethal Company highlight. I think that's my next highlight I'm gonna work on for March. I'll tell you what, Tay. If I see you playing buckcock roulette, I will take one for the team, and I will play the long game. How about that? Cause I still gotta do Quaalude mode. I gotta take some Quaaludes and fuck around and find out. Tay in that clip. What? Hey, in this clip, Persona 3, the movie. There was a fucking movie for this shit. What? Can confirm. That's how it happened. That's how she became pure gamer at Buckcock Fuckette. She. Okay, I'm gonna stop because every time I fucking think about fucking. Every time I think about Shook Net, I immediately keep bastardizing the fucking name. And I need help. I need help. Yes, there was a movie. It only came out in Japan, and I hope to God it gets a dub. In the current year? Oh. You're one of those people? You like dubs? You don't like subs? I'm sorry. That's okay, Swamper. I understand. We can't all project. We all have to look at ourselves and realize, you know what? My bottom ass can't actually handle hearing a different language. Man, I love wordplay. Nobody gets the jokes, but at the same time, I get away with something. My thing is I can't read. Oh, you too? Wow, that's crazy. Hey, Tay, let me know when that video is done. That way I could spread the joy and spread the love. I'm probably sure I'm gonna see it when you announce it and shit, so, but just let me know. In case I don't. I think I'm done with this area. Yeah. I'll try to put it out. Okay. Yeah, just let me know. That way I can give it to my peoples. So, on that note, chat with Persona. When are they going to make Persona 6 Super Sex Simulator? When am I going to fuck Morgana? I love saying shit out of context. It's so much fun. I very much still don't understand the plot Persona, by the way. Like, someone needs to elaborate what the fuck it is about those games, by the way. Like, is it like they're a bunch of thieves? Like, and something about another realm? Is it literally just Kakyoin's wet dream? Like, I don't get it. We don't need a Persona 4. Sorry, hon, you'll have to mod that yourself. Mod that guy. Notable leaker who leaked P3R said that they have a remake for P2 and P4 in the works. So why don't you need a P4 remake? I'm just curious. Hasn't Persona 5 been around since, like, I don't know, the dawn of time? Kind of like how Rockstar has had GTA 5. Depends on the game. That's P5 you're describing. So, are they all like separate stories, or what's the deal? Very separate stories. Okay. Yeah, I might need to at least see what's going on. Honestly, I think my issue with Persona is is just reading all the dialogue. Like, I've always been the type of girl who likes, you know, getting straight to the point in video games. You've seen it. You've seen it. You've seen it. I don't like reading dialogue all too much. I just like getting straight to the fucking point and like bashing people's heads open and shit. Also, I just realized I used Podzol instead of... it's fine. Podzol will be fine. It's just gonna look out of place, but it's fine. The 3DS games in Q and Q2 put the cast from 3, 4, and 5 together. Well, I own Q2, funny enough. So, what's the big deal about the Q games? I'm sorry. You own Q2? I think I still do, yeah. I mean, I bought the special edition a while ago. I don't know if I still have it. Red cell. Ah, yeah, here it is. Yeah. Yeah, I had the special edition somewhere. Like, it came with a keychain and everything. I don't have the keychains anymore, though. The keychains got lost in the fucking move. They're not canon Etrian. They are not canon Etrian Odyssey games. Holy shit, that's fucking expensive on the hacked secondhand market. Is it really? Yeah. Chat forgets. I used to collect physical games when I lived in the city. And I still collect physical from time to time. They're not Etrian Odyssey games. You know, it's funny you mentioned that, Tay, but anytime I see an Etrian Odyssey game, I feel like it's like 19 bucks. How much is Q2? Price charting. Like $60. Not that expensive. It's like $60, chat. It's not that expensive. Swapper's over here freaking out, and I'm like, I don't understand why you're freaking out. It's not that expensive. Last I checked, it was like $200. You sure? Because I just looked at price charting and it says 50 to 60. I don't know. I've always learned with video games, you can't get your money's worth back. You'll never get your money's worth back. Maybe people realized how shit Q and Q2 are? Well, I wouldn't know. I've only opened the game and bought and played it like once, and then like I got bored, so... Oh yeah, that's my other problem, by the way. Getting bored with Persona games. It's really hard for me to get invested unless I don't have to read the dialogue. And it's like, I know, I get it. Wait, you get bored with the dialogue? That's like 90% of the game. And it's like, yeah, I know what I said. I know what I said. Fucking chastise me. But, yeah. Reload voice actors, like 90% of the game. Well, anyway, chat. I have a quick question for you since we're talking about anime. What's my next Senran Kagura game? I played Shinobi, played Estival. I know chat said pinball, and I do have pinball. But I feel like I don't have 3 yet. So, or Yakuza 3 yet, so I feel like I need to fill that gap with some anime titties. And an annoying bitch known as Riona. I own Reflections as well. Do I want to play Reflections though? See, the problem with Reflections, and I think Etika put it really well, rest in peace by the way, you have to experience the Reflections yourself because of the controls and shit. Like, there's no fucking way you could play that game and not experience what you're experiencing in person. And what I mean by that is like, yeah, like you could watch someone grope some titties, but it's really weird how to explain Reflections. I don't know how to put it. Persona 3 Flume. Ever since Swampert found out, I have reloaded on my fucking, or not reloaded, the remake on my fucking Switch, or on my not Switch, on my Steam account for wishlist. He has been fucking gunning me for that. He's like, oh yeah, Flume, are you okay? I'm like, are you okay? Nosy bastard. Can a girl have some privacy? It's very good. I have 100% it. And Steam told me, smiley face. Can't a girl have some privacy? Okay, I'm almost done. I am almost done with this. Oh, thank God. John Valve. Mr. John Valve, where are my kids? It's my turn to take him into custody, you know. Uncle Gubsy can't have him. Sorry. He can't gub his way out of this one. Mr. John Valve's mom says it's my turn with the Steam Deck. I thought it was Uncle Gubsy who said it was your turn. Now you know you're fucking lying. Anyway. Now, I am going to take a break from suggestions from chat for a little bit. Because there are some games that I genuinely want to play. Like, Tay knows this. I saw her play Penny. And I really want to play that. I think Side Order was actually recommended by the community, but I bought it ahead of time. I'm really just waiting for Yakuza 3 to go on sale. I'm waiting to play all those games in order. And before you sit here and say, oh, but Flamie, you could just play the PlayStation version of the game. Chat, that's the problem. It's the PlayStation version, right? But then Queen's got me thinking about playing Yakuza 6: The Song of Life, the best Yakuza game. Dokemon. Oh, you don't want me to play the next Pokemon games, chat? You want me to wait until Super Show? Oh, say no more. Say fucking no more, fam. I got you. I will delay whatever the next Pokemon games are until Super Show Season 9. I got you, fam. I honestly have, like, so on that note with Season Super Show, I have been working on, like, sprite work for future characters for, like, future seasons. Because every time I work on a new character, I spin the wheel and I just go from there. There are going to be some games where, like, you're not going to see you're going to see new, like, specifically exclusive characters to Super Show. I'll just tell you the games right off the bat right now. Legends Arceus, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and then whatever Unova has cooked up and whatever Johto has cooked up in the near future. Stan Griffson? Stan Griffson actually is a master, a meme master. Fun fact. Hell, you know what? I'll tell you Stan's team right now, actually. I'll tell you Stan's team right off the fucking bat. For Emerald chapter, when I have to do the Meme Master quest. It's season 3. It's fine. I can say it. Where is he? There he is. So, for Stan Griffson, I went based on references to, like, you know, the animated sitcom shit in relation to those 3 shows. So I chose Blastoise, Slowbro, Gengar, Snorlax, Gardevoir, and Slaking. Blastoise for American Dad, Slowbro for Homer, Gengar. Why did I choose Gengar? I don't know know why I chose Gengar. I know I picked Snorlax. Snorlax is because of Peter. Gardevoir because every single one of them have a hot wife. Don't take it out of context. Slacking because they're all fucking lazy pieces of shit in their own unique way. Oh, Gengar because it's you know, it's cable television. That's why. Take that joke how you will. No Quagmire. Yo, slide music. How much left of that game do I have, Swamp? I've beaten the Bulldog fuck, and now I'm on the Witch Doctor. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't like the Witch Doctor level. There are 5 worlds, so I'm like halfway done. You just got to world 3. Oh, okay. You know what? At least I got further than... I'm way further in than a specific individual, so I win. Where did he last stop? If you remember, Swap. I'm surprised I was able to beat that stupid fucking race level. And then I remember chat telling me like, oh yeah, don't worry, the more you die, the more it gets easier. He stopped after Mugshot? Oh. You know, Tay brought up a really good point. I kind of want to play No More Heroes. Because I am aware of No More Heroes, and I have one of the spin-off games. But I feel like I should play 1 or 2. Tay was telling me not to play Bayonetta 3, by the way, but I probably will wait until that game goes on sale, because I kind of do agree with a lot of people, Tay included, when it comes to that game. Apparently that game is very bad. Do ya really? Do ya really, girly? I do. I thought about it when you mentioned it. I was like, I kind of want to play... I do want to play 1 or 2. I have the fucking spin-off game on Switch. The one where he's like in the games. And then I remember the conversation about 3. If you play No More Heroes on Wii Emulator, I recommend getting a Dolphin Bar and Wiimote. You know what? I actually need to buy one of those anyway. So if you could send me a link, that'd be awesome. Because I really want to play Wii Bowling. Even though I have a Wii and I could play Wii Bowling on it. But I tested it recently because I wanted to stream Wii Bowling. And, oh, what's up, Queen? You sobered up? I wanted to stream Wii Bowling. And what had happened was I wasn't able to because, fun fact, I have a Wii. I have a hacked Wii. It's a red one, somewhere here. But the bar that GameStop sold me doesn't work. And I tried taking it apart, and sure enough, it's water damage. Who would have fucking thought? So I have a perfectly good working Wii. A perfectly good working Wiimote, and I don't have a working Wii bar. I don't know of any good Wiimote alternatives, but I sent you the dolphin bar. Well, doesn't the dolphin bar just work with the Wiimote anyway? So I should be fine. They're cheap on Amazon. Let me look this up. Oh yeah, no shit, they are pretty cheap. They're like $6-7. I'll be damned. Oh, this one comes with the capture card too for the Wii. I actually have this shitty fucking capture card for the Wii. This one, chat, here. Also DMs. What? Oh, whoa. Oh? What's this? What'd you do? Oh shit. I probably shouldn't do that while the fucking windows are connected and shit. That's an adapter, that's an HDMI adapter, not a cap card. Oh shit, yeah, you're right. Fuck. It's 1 in the morning, chat. Your girl here has a little bit of brain rot. What'd you do, Tay? What'd you do, my love? What did you fucking do? Uh-oh. Hey, Tay, what'd you send me? Out of curiosity, because I already own it, apparently. It doesn't tell me. The fuck? Why doesn't Steam just tell me what it is? That way I can, like, let people know. Oh! Oh, I didn't even know I owned it. You owned No More Heroes? Hey, Tay, remember when you said you have about 1,300 games and I have about 400 something? When did I buy this? When? Okay, well, I guess I know. I didn't know that was in the. Yeah, I didn't know that was in the pile. I didn't know either. Here. I honestly didn't know. So what Tay does is she buys Humble Bundles. She's like me. She'll buy Humble Bundles. All right, I haven't installed Tay. That way, I hope that was a leftover and not like you bought money out of a code for that. I hope you could. I really hope. Like I didn't even know I owned it, to tell you the truth. I don't have No More Heroes on Steam. Well, I want to make sure that that's an extra and she didn't pay money for it, because if she paid money for it, I want to at least get her permission. Humble Bundles, code, websites, giveaway, but I also did buy it. Yeah, sorry. No worries. I just wanted to make sure, because, like, I just wanted to be sure, you know? Well, I'll tell you what. Tay, you wanted to get a refund. And I don't know, can you get a refund for codes? I know with games, when you buy them off Steam proprietarily, you can, but don't worry, I can deal with it. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know I owned it, to tell you the truth. Sorry, Tay. I feel bad. I'm like, fuck. I didn't even know I owned it. Well, I guess I know what I'm gonna do later. Hey, Tay, just make sure. I gotta go to bed, but it was interesting hearing you talk about real life and to immortalize a funny joke. You know what's funny? Before you go to bed, let me show your funny joke. Let me show your funny joke, wizard. Don't you want to see your funny joke? There it is. I see it. I can deal with that. Yeah. Hey, just next time before you do that, just let me know. Ask me. Let me see if I have it. That way we can avoid that. All right, love. Because I'm like, I didn't even know I had the game. Because I'm like you. I have a lot of fucking games on Steam. So I felt bad that you spent money and then I'm like, oh fuck, I don't realize that you had the code. I thought I could be funny. Well, you certainly made it funny. Please don't. The impact of you falling from such a height could be measured on a Richter scale.
I'll kill him.
Aha, guys, get it? Get it? Get it? Because I is the fat girl. Wow. Wow. Get it? Because I is the fat girl. Wow. Wow. That's so funny. That's so funny. Wow. Motherfucker, if I'm not causing a magnitude 10 earthquake, we ain't fucking winning here, okay? Your timing is perfect, wizard. Have a good night. Nah, Tay, I don't want you to spend money and then be like, oh fuck, she already has this. You know? That's my concern. That's it. Swampert, what the fuck? What do you want? Oh, okay. You're just sending me information about that. Okay. Well, the good news is I'm almost done with this, thankfully. I have like a very little bit to work with. Oh, why are there so many fucking slimes? What did I do? What did I do to you? If anything, I have a lot of other people I could throw it to. This is true. This is absolutely true. I feel bad. You're in a swamp biome when they spawn. Swamp, you should know. Because you're a swamp. What? Why are you not? Oh, is it because of this fish? Yes. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, I gotta text Flamie and see what time she wants to play Lethal. Fuck. I'll have to do that later. Cause she, I talked about this. I'm gonna be streaming Lethal with her for a little bit. Boy, I want to make sure that I'm not gonna, you know, oversleep. Like I did today. Tay was making Tay. I bless Tay. She is a lovable person. She was trying to make me feel better. She's like, you know what? I woke up around like the same time. It's okay. Do you buy those random Steam keys or something, like those bundles of 15 random Steam keys? I think well, I guess to what Tay said earlier is she goes on those websites, like the bundle websites and stuff. Isn't there like a website where like you could generate random Steam keys that may or may not work? I'm not talking about those really scammy survey ones. I'm talking about like, that's cute to hear. Like, I'm talking about those weird ones, you know? I always wondered how Steam keys work, because it's like, part of me is like, oh, well, they're tied directly to the game, or are they generated just based on how many keys the dev owns, or what? Because I always wondered how they get generated keys to where, like, they get them to work. So I was always under the assumption that Steam keys, how they work is they're not generated, but they're pre-generated keys. Like the dev goes to Valve, and Valve gives them a set of keys that they can work with, like a table of keys that they can work with that Valve themselves generate. This is where those IT questions come into play. Oh, speaking of which, so you know what my one of my coworkers has got me doing is a little fun side project. So I actually own a full copy of Windows 95, right? Like full copy, like box and everything. And my coworker has a Gateway laptop that's running DOS. And so what he wants me to fucking do is he wants me to install 95 from a DOS-based computer onto a DOS-based computer. And then he wants me to make a backup ISO version before I leave. Which he's got enough time to not worry about that. I have a complete inbox copy of 8.1. Same actually. Like, my stepdad gave me a bunch of OSs and shit. He's like, I don't know if you could sell this shit, but good luck. Never could. I don't know anyone like MJD, so, you know. So I just kept it. But the reason why I have this copy of 95 is funny, because I was actually working on something in another office that was near the warehouse area, and I needed to go into the warehouse area, and I tripped, and stuff fell, and so I found a full box of Windows 95. And then the ironic part too was there is like various versions of Adobe. You know, before Adobe decided to pull in Adobe and become, well, fucking Adobe. If you want XP, I want Flumborda. You want... why? Chat, I grew up on XP. If I'm gonna have XP, I'm gonna keep XP. You can have fucking Vista. How about that? If I find Vista. Vista Pog. Yes, I too love when I play solitaire and it kills the OS. You know what's funny, chat, is I was supposed to do a Microsoft built-in games showcase. And the reason why it got delayed is because of fucking Vista. Because I can't find a working copy of Vista that has a product key that actually fucking works. And it's like, you would think Archive would have something like that, but I couldn't find it. The ones that Archive provided was like not good. You love XP. I'm still mad that I didn't order that ugly sweater. That Windows XP Bliss ugly sweater. Lamb should play the Microsoft Entertainment Pack for Game Boy Color. You know, chat, I should just go a step further and play the Windows XP on NES and Windows XP on fucking DS, which I have actually done on an R4 card when I was a kid, because I thought you could actually have Windows on a fucking DS. It was 98 on NES. Oh, it was? Does anyone know what I'm talking about with XP on NES? I hope someone knows. I really hope someone knows. If you don't know, I will download it right now and I will show you. Yeah, I saw the MJD video. Okay. Well, here, real quick. I'm gonna find this. DS for Windows. No. That's not what I'm looking for, you fuck. I don't want DS4. I don't want that snowy shit. Nintendo's is what it was called. Yeah. I remember this. I don't want a torrent. I just want. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. The good shit. I remember using my R4 to make calls with this software that I'm trying to find a download for. What? Okay. Let me fucking do this real quick. Hold on. I want to show. I want to. Fuck. That's not what I want to do. Stop. Really? Are you gonna make me? You're gonna make me use the second monitor. Okay. Okay. That's fine. I can't use taskbar with Bedrock. That's very cool. Thanks. Thanks, microfucks. I used to have this on my DS. It's so fucking dumb. Wait, where did it go? Uh-oh. Okay. There it is. Alright, I got it. We're good. We're golden. Alright, here. Can I pull you up? Are you gonna work first try? How many people know about this? How many? How many people know about this? I really want to know. So, if you know what the Windows 95 or Windows 98 NES is, this is basically that. This is basically that. Like I'm not even I'm not even kidding. Flam, please send me this for science. Can I first try Minesweeper? Can I? Oh. Oh? No, are you gonna let me? Okay. Oh. Whoa. Did somebody see a blue screen down there? Play it Joel's way. I am playing it 20 man's way. Man, I bet you weren't expecting this tonight, huh? He's playing Minesweeper. Fuck! God damn it! Okay, chat, I have a problem. I can't... Oh, I hit the credits thing. I can't fucking... Chat, I can't exit out of Minesweeper. I really wonder how many people have experienced this. Chat, I remember having this on an R4 card and playing it on the fucking bus. And I think I thought that this was the fucking shit. I thought that this was the fucking shit. So we got calculator, we got Minesweeper. What's in my computer? What kind of weird fat porn do I have in my computer? Oh, nothing. Access to memory is impossible. There may be a problem due to the patch defective. Ah, fuck. Oh. Oh shit, hold on. I have a mouse, I have a keyboard too now? Wait. Okay, I'm gonna go back to playing Minecraft now. Swamp, remind me, I will send it to you. I will also give you Pokemon as well. He's like, no, I don't want Pokemon. I'm good. You don't have to give me Pokemon, dude. All right, chat, here's what I'm gonna do, because I like these fish here. I'm gonna have like a little like pond here. like a see-through pond, right? And how we're gonna work it is we're gonna work it. Play it Joel's way. Chat, if I play that game, if I play Minesweeper Joel's way, we're gonna be singing sex in Minecraft, or we're gonna be holding friends. And then we'll be start fucking talking about the wings. Speaking of which, by the way, chat, this year is an election year. Fun fact. And I don't know if I'm streaming on the election during the election. So, would you like me to play the political game again? Where I fucking have become president and rule the world? The reason why I'm asking is because, you know, if we're gonna like, you know, talk about the election that nobody wants to even think about nor pretend exists, because it's people nobody wants. I feel like it should be privy that if we're gonna enjoy the end of the world, we're gonna at least laugh at the end of the world. I know another thing that I need to do is I need to play the bootleg NES Pokemon games. So I remember doing the Pokefunk segment that never took off because I can't get anyone to send me fucking shite. I feel like those are something that chat wants me to play as well. Am I? No, I'm off kilter. Okay. I'm like getting confused. I'm like, wait, huh? This was the thing I'm talking about? I'll take a look at it later. The moment I look at that and I see a Nokia next to a DS, I already know it's gonna be a good time. I do need to play Knights as well. Now, do I want polished diorite here? I think I'm gonna do polished diorite. That's sandstone. Chat, what was your guys' first phone? I'll tell you mine. Mine was a Motorola Razr. Now that name sounds pretty familiar, but let me assure you, it's not that one, I promise. It's the old one. Actually, I'll tell you which color I had too. I had the weird Dolce & Gabbana gold color. That was my first phone. And then I went to using a BlackBerry, and then I used the Sidekick. You know, one of the early Android phones. And then I went to flip phones for a little bit, and then I went into the LG G6. And then I bought... No, it really wasn't the G6, it was the K7 that I bought, and then I bought the G6. And then I bought the S9, and then I bought the Pixel 4a. And then I bought... It was like a proprietary, like, military-esque Samsung phone. I can't remember what it was called. And then went back to the Pixel 4a, and then I fucking Now I'm using this really crappy iPhone. My first phone was an iPhone 4. Yikes. I remember jailbreaking it. My stepdad asks why I haven't jailbroken my 13, and I'm like, I really have no need to. Chat, am I going crazy? I don't see. Oh, that's why I don't see it. I'm dumb. My second phone was a Samsung Galaxy 3S Mini. Damn, you had it better than I did. I don't know. I wish, like, flip phones could work still on like you know, like the Razors and shit. Like, I wish those phones could still work on the current up-to-date networks. Because there is a part of me that's like, man, I would love. Oh shit! I'm forgetting the fucking. Almost fell out of my chair. I'm forgetting about the Nokia 511 that I had as well. That got fucking stolen when I was a kid because I got mugged as a kid. I don't know why anyone would mug a fucking 12-year-old, but I mean, hey. Circles are hard. Oh shit. I didn't realize that I had I didn't realize my mic turned off. Anyway. So okay, who knows? Maybe they even have exclusive networks. I hope so. But I remember owning a Nokia Lumia 511 and a Surface. And it's actually one of the bigger reasons I really don't like Roswell. When I was a kid, when I first moved here, as a kid, like little kid, before I moved to the East Coast, I really wanted to use a Windows phone. And so I begged my mom to have a Surface and a Windows phone, okay? Now I know what you're probably thinking. Wow, you were a really dumb kid. Yes. Yes, I was. And so my mom spent a lot of money getting me a Surface and a Windows phone, like a Nokia Lumia 511. I remember it. It was white, and it was like, I don't know why I was obsessed with it, but it was like one of those autism things where it was like, I saw it, I liked it, I wanted it, and I wouldn't shut up about it if I didn't get it, right? So my mom bought it, and I was walking down a library, and I went down the street I probably shouldn't have as a kid, and you know what? Fuck that fish. Fuck that fish. And there's this guy who like came up and was like trying to be nice. Now I, being the gullible autistic kid that I was, I I showed him my shit and he just walked away with it. Now, at that point, any rational human being would just go to the police, report, and call it a day. I didn't do that. I ran towards the motherfucker, and he hit me with the butt of his gun. And I fell to the fucking ground, knocked the fuck out. And the last thing I remember is waking up in the hospital, and my mom had a fucking, like, really nasty fucking look. Like, you know when someone hurts their child and, like, you know, your parent, if they, you know, actually care, they want to fucking murder someone. That was my mom. And so all I remember is having my face all fucked up, broken lip. It was a bad time. And my mom was so fucking, she wasn't mad at me because, like, again, I was a dumb kid. I was 12, right? I didn't know any better, and I really didn't get much experience outside of life. But my mom had like she at one point wanted to murder someone. I don't think they ever found that fucking guy. I don't think they ever did. But if they did, he's probably been arrested a few times. I probably have seen the guy too. I just never fucking put two and two together. Yeah, to this day, I remember that story, I remember that experience just simply because my mom's face. My mom literally had blood in her eyes at that point. She wanted to kill. And I want you to understand, my mom was a soldier at the time. Like, she was in the army, everything. Like, granted, she wasn't really like, you know, one of those soldiers. She was like, you know, desk caddy type soldier. But I've never seen my mom with that face before, wanting to actually go for blood. That would do it. That would fucking do it. But to this day, I've never actually went back and owned a Surface or a Windows phone. I mean, granted, you really can't own a Windows phone anymore because they're discontinued. But never owned a Surface after that. I phone engineer list was like Galaxy Note 9. I had a blue one and I loved it so much. I had the purple Galaxy S9. So, funny story about that. When I used to work in Secaucus, in New Jersey, as an ops admin in FedEx, so one of the policies was that we had to keep our shit, like our phones and shit, in the lockers. The problem is the lockers were outside, and FedEx would not provide their own locks. Like, they just won't do it. Well, what happens when you are constantly working part-time and you can't afford a lock, let alone groceries, because you're working part-time at $15 an hour? Well, you have to risk it. So that's what I did. All right. So I put my phone in there, and sure enough, somebody stole that shit. And so what happened was I had it under warranty, and so I had gotten a second S9, and I think I still have that S9 here somewhere. Or I was using it. No, I guess it's gone. Oh, I remember why I don't have it anymore. I threw it away because it died. Like, it was fucked. Like, I took it apart and everything just to see if I could salvage it, and no, shit was fucked. I also kind of low-key missed my Note 20. Man, I miss having the stylus. Also, I missed the Note 9 more because I thought it was my last one with the headphone jack. Well, don't worry, Swamp. Your copious amounts of fucking 3DSs that you have, they all should have styluses, right? I can't wait to hear about Flume. It's not the same. Flo, when will you actually play the games you were talking about earlier? I know you said your thing is full, and I wanted to make sure that if you were actually gonna play them or not. I will actually get to them. I will. It's a matter of A, putting it in the suggestions, B, how much am I willing to play it, and C, sometimes it's just spur of the moment shit. So, like, No More Heroes is, I'm probably gonna play that. The Penny game, I'm probably gonna play that. Untitled Goose Game, I've had a mood for a while. I definitely need to create a new, I need to start making a new thing for Senran. Or not making, but I need to pick a game for Senran, because I want to play all the Senran guys. Blah, 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 blah. But, so there's that as well. Chat has mentioned in the past that I should probably play Mother 3. Chat has also mentioned that I should probably play Persona. Chat has also mentioned I should probably play, the MC. If I like Bayonetta so much. But for mine, I can't play Jack-Off Box on the 3DS. Well, whose fault is that buying 13 fucking 3DSs? Not mine. I didn't tell you, I didn't go like Swampert. Go buy 13 fucking 3DSs. Go. Go. Bro. It's yours. Lamb, just kill the fish. No, because I want them to stay in there. Hey, you know, you got a good point, chat. Who was it that said that they looked at the world and they're like, oh my god, I hate this fucking build layout? I think it was what? Who was it? Fuck. What's that dude's name? Carm. I think it was fucking Carm. It was on Christmas, right? What Sonic game am I gonna play next? I think I'm gonna play after Mania. I think I'm gonna check out CD because I feel awful that I made fun of CD and chat was really pissed that I made fun of CD. So I was like, you know what? I felt bad because my information was wrong. We'll do bubble coral in here. Why not? We'll do a little buble. Oh, like, I don't know. No, you know what? I should do shelves. Oh, I can't do shelves. What? Why? Why can't I do shelves? I mean, I could do shelves-esque, but that's so dumb. Mojang, you're fucking dumb. Actually, I like how people in the Minecraft community have been talking shit about Mojang lately. They're like, they're fucking lazy, and I'm like, I wonder who else has been saying that they're devs that they fucking worship and praise if also are saying, I've been saying they're lazy for, I don't know, the fucking last 10 years. Gee, I couldn't it be Pokemon fans? I'm just like, fuck, another game that I love that's being destroyed. Honestly though, I don't mind, because I don't play, fucking hell. Anyway, because I don't play, what's it called? Survival. I don't really care. Right? Like, give me more building materials to work with. I like that. I'm fucking weird, I know, but like, give me more like building materials to work with, because I like building, okay? I don't like survival. Not recommended for beginners though. Later stages can be quite difficult. Okay. In other words, Flume, ignore what the fuck I said and play anyway and feel pain later. That sounds about right. Bloom, please make Brazil in world. Didn't I make like the Great Firewall of China? Isn't that good enough? Oh. Oh, okay, so you can like add these on the wall. It's not the solid ones, it's these ones. Okay. You know what? If I'm doing it this way, why don't I just add... Why don't I just add it like so? Like as if it's eating into the, like as if it's eating into the tile, right? Make it more natural looking. Swap, you spamming Brazil's flag is now gonna make me build Brazil. I've already told you this, bub. Are you gonna pay for my fucking butt lift if I go to Brazil? No. That would be the only reason I go to Brazil. I want big fat butt lift. Just inject my fucking ass with just liquid fat and just call it a day. Make sure it stays permanent. Yeah. Just see it now. You just fill this syringe with like lard or fat or like shit, and it's just like, oh yeah, like here's what we're gonna do, Miss Blankenship. We're gonna fucking. It's fine. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give you fucking We're gonna we're gonna give you fucking we're gonna give you lard injection. Did you just dead last name yourself? Yeah, I did. I dead last name to myself. I did. The great nation of Brazil. Flopper, do you ever consider that your obsession with Brazil may be a little unhealthy? I actually have intentions to change my first and last name. Well, obviously my first name, because I would love to get rid of my dead name off of legal papers. But like my last name, I'm kind of iffy on. And I'm like, I don't know. The only reason I would love to change my last name is because, or my dead last name is because it's super fucking long. And I really don't like spelling it out for people, especially when everyone's just gonna fuck it up anyway. So it's like, I was like, well, if I'm changing my first name to my, preferred name rather than my dead name, should just probably do the same with my other part of my name. The only thing I can't change, unfortunately, and it's because my parents have asked me not to, is my middle name. And there is actually good reason for me to not do that. And it's because of my relative, one of my relatives who died in Pearl Harbor. So, and it's like, out of respect, I don't touch that name. What else I do? Oh, glass, duh. Liam, would you be mad if I got my full name changed to the Great Nation of Brazil? Wasn't there a guy who changed his name to Sexy Vegan? I feel like I remember this. I don't know why. But there was a guy who I believe might have changed his name to Sexy Vegan. I know Small Ant got his last name changed to Minecraft. Why would someone... Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna judge. Because then someone's gonna bring up William Robinson naming his daughter fucking Zelda, and then I'm gonna feel fucking sad because I like William Robinson. Or Robin Williams. My dyslexia is on overdrive right now. I have been streaming for 7 hours. And it's like 2 in the morning. Yeah, Robin Williams is probably my only actor that I actually genuinely like. And I'm sad that he is dead. And just being reminded of how he died, just I'm sad. It's 4 for you. It's 4 for you and Tay, I believe. In other words, why the fuck aren't you asleep? Go to bed! Listen, I don't have an excuse. I have an excuse. It's cold. I'm off on Saturdays and Sundays. I'm not feeling good. Some of y'all don't want to have an excuse. Well, yeah, well, I'm unemployed. I can do whatever the fuck I want, Mom. You go to bed right now before I ground your ass. You fuck. Because it's 6 in Brazil. Well, you know what they say, chat. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Now go to bed, and if I open that door and I see you playing your fucking DS underneath those covers, you're gonna get your fucking mattress flipped. I've actually had that happen to me as a kid. I was living with my aunt in Trenton, and my uncle had told me and my cousin that, like, hey, if we catch you playing your fucking games underneath the bed, underneath the blankets, we're gonna flip your fucking mattress over. And my uncle was like hardcore post-Afghan in Iraq, you know, PTS driven type fucking person. Really nice guy. I just wish that, like, you know, his PTSD didn't overload him. But so I was playing Pokemon Diamond or Pearl. No, Diamond. I was playing Diamond. This is around the same time when Diamond came out, and not Platinum. Platinum came out later on. And I had one of those, like, unofficial guidebooks that you get from, like, the Scholastic Book Fair. And so I was playing it, and I was reading I remember this because it's fucking hilarious to me. It was scary for me as a kid. Growing up now, I look back, it's fucking awesome. It's fucking hilarious. I loved him to death. But, so I'm reading up on Combi. So I was like, how the fuck do I get this thing to evolve? And I had a flashlight. Like, I had one of those book lights. My DS was closed. And so my uncle comes running in. And to check on my on me and my cousin. And he sees the fucking light. And all I fucking know is my life flashed before my fucking eyes, and I just see some fucking, I hear walking and fucking woof. And it was like, I fucking told you I was gonna flip your fucking mattress. Oh man, fucking funny as shit. You know, to this day, I still play video games in my bed. Like, right now, I'm on Gen 6 on the Traveler August project, and I guarantee you, when I go lay down here soon, I'm gonna like fucking play Pokemon X while I'm listening to some fucking other creator yap on. What the fuck? Where is the polished shit? Am I blind? Flam would never catch me playing my Sega Genesis underneath my sheets. Well, see, now I gotta go and flip your fucking mattress, dude. That's how this works, right? You tell me obvious shit that I would know, and I go flip your mattress over. Use the search feature? Okay. God, this makes me just want to play Buckshot Roulette. Can I just say, I know Lulu she doesn't stream anymore because she's burnt out, but oh my god, that was the most chaotic shit I have had to fucking sit through with another streamer. And you just see someone fucking bum rush in, and it's just like, give me the fucking gun! I want to fucking shoot! I want to shoot the gun. I want to shoot pussy. Anyway. Alright, chat. I know what I gotta do next. How much longer am I gonna stream? I'm probably gonna stream for like maybe another 30 minutes, if not an hour. And the only reason is because Suika didn't go as it planned. Sadly. I'm pretty sad about that, I'm not gonna lie. I was really looking forward to playing Suika with chat. Okay. I'm trying to convince Tay to play Kurokurokurin with me. Because I want to see her play Kurokurokurin. And it's not because I want someone to fucking play Kurokurokurin with me, but because I want to see Tay. It absolutely is 100% I want someone to play Kurokurokurin with me. You give me a game and you tell me, hey, it has online capabilities now, and it is a childhood game of yours, and you love it so much, and you want to share that, you want to fucking share that. Oh, you know what? And for those who are wondering, yeah, I have online again. I bought Funny Online again, cause fuck my life. I was reminded of it by Tay actually. She wanted to play a game on NSO, and I was like, oh fuck, I don't have NSO anymore. So I bought NSO again in case that happens. I know Swamp wants to play Lethal with me eventually too. I know, one of these days I just need to have like all my friends just fucking sit and play Lethal Company, and I just want to see the chaos fucking unfold. That'd be nice. Four completely different people that barely know each other try to fucking... For three other completely random people that barely know each other and all have one person in common. And just watching them fucking try to corroborate in teamwork. It would be nice. And totally not because I want to ensue fucking chaos. Because that would be mean. She is lying. She wants to ensue chaos. Nah. No, chat, if I wanted to ensue chaos, I just do the McChicken incident again and we'll call it that. Yeah. Oh, speaking of nights. Speaking of nights, and it shall appear. You know, I talked about this on Tay's stream, but I'm actually heavily considering unironically playing Gex. Listen, I know. Are you okay? Did someone hurt you? Like, what happened? No, I just really want to play Gex for some reason. You know how it's like you give like a person a gun and you tell them to shoot, but only one shot, but they want to fucking shoot the whole fucking magazine? That's me with Gex right now. You know, sometimes I feel like I grew up in the wrong time. Because I listen to all these amazing soundtracks of like these fucking games. And granted, not all these games are good. A lot of them aren't. But it just, like, the style and the vibe of these songs just, it hits right where it needs to. And I feel like I'm just like out of place in time. Like, I feel like I should have grew up in the 90s, right? Instead of like the 2000s. Weird. Okay, perfect. But then it's like, but Flume, you wanted to be able to experience Frutiger Arrow. And it's like, you're right, I wouldn't have, because I grew up in that era, and like, the nostalgia of Frutiger Arrow hits very fucking different compared to something like the 90s or Vaporwave aesthetic. I remember like someone telling me that Arrow is like was a magical time for a lot of people because it hit that fucking like it hit the right notes of like the idea was it was an optimistical future or an optimism for the future. Like, you have to understand, chat, this was like pre like this was pre like 08, right? And like everyone was actually like, even though 9/11 had just happened, people were still relatively optimistic about the future. And like the inclusion of like nature with technology and like gloss and shit, and then you look in like hotels and shit, like, and like dentists having that Arrow aesthetic, and it was just like, I had to look back in my subconscious, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, Vertigo, growing up in that time was a magical trip. It really was. Because not only was it a combination of the internet finally getting its ground, and like, you know, my generation, the early part of Gen Z, fucking figuring out like the internet and being fucking menaces to society. Hoopla hoorah. But we also had this weird time where, while yes, we were all internet-based kids, we could all connect on like dumb shit, right? Like, if I told you Kitten Cannon, you'd go addicting games, right? If I told you fucking my gym partner's a monkey, you would think the good times with Cartoon Network. If you thought like, I don't know, glossy fucking style and like very nature aesthetic, you would think XP, Vista, and Windows 7, right? If you thought Virtual Pet, Neopets, right? So like, in a weird fucking way, I probably wouldn't trade my experiences growing up as a kid. because I look back and I did a lot of traveling as a kid. Like, I did not stay in the States for a while. So my mom and my dad and I, whenever I floated between them, I fucking traveled quite a lot, and a lot of hotels had that vibe. Definitely dentists and like office spaces had that vibe. And like, I think what really sucks is that there is a whole genre of music dedicated to Arrow, and like, whenever I listen to that genre, I just want to go back. I want to go back, guys. I want to go fucking back to the early 2000s. I want to relive fucking good fucking creative logos and like weird fucking Mountain Dew flavors that actually made no sense, and like Nickelodeon when it was still relatively okay, and like Ed and Eddie and shit. While people were driving like fucking 2004 and 5 Nissan Altimas and like Ford Focuses and like the internet was still relatively new, but you could like, you know, enjoy it still. And then like pre-social media as well, like there were forums and shit. AOL, Live Messenger, Juno. We've talked about Juno. We don't need to talk about any more about Juno. Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire coming out, the Game Boy Advance. Like I said, I have fond memories of that time, and I do miss it. It's one of those situations where, like, fuck, I want to go back, but I can't. And it's like, but Flamie, what about Bush? And it's like, yeah, what about him? I was a kid back then. I didn't know fucking shit about politics. Unlike, you know, nowadays, where it's like, fuck, every kid you talk to has, like, at least some type of a fucking opinion on shit. And it's like, fuck, dude, I just want to go back in time. Oh, I would tell you right now, I would never want to go back to like I would never want to go back to fucking like you know, the crash of '08 and like 9/11. That's not good. Those were what we call bad times, bad touch times. But yeah, like I have my own reminiscence of those days, and when I listen to shit like Web Browser by Graham Stephan, and what's that one song that I listen to? It's like a Japanese like Wet Furger Arrow like vibe. It just makes me reminisce about those times, man. It's weird because like the early 2000s is nothing like the 2010s, and it's like the weird middle child. It's like where the 2010s was all about, you know, social media. The 2000s had an identity crisis. Like, it didn't want to be the 90s, but it was kind of like, hey, we're the 90s, but we have the fucking internet. So it's weird. I think what it is for me is it was a point where while everyone was kind of scared, it was because of like 9/11 and shit. It was a period of optimism, and I really feel like that's where like it hits home for me. is it was like people were, while yes, that one thing happened, people were still relatively optimistic of the future. And now we're in the future, and well, yeah. But listen, by no means am I saying like the 2010s were bad or anything. I can't really fucking put a pinpoint on the 2010s. Like, other than, hey, it's Facebook and YouTube and YouTubers and Markiplier and PewDiePie and Minecraft and like FNAF and Undertale and like My Little Pony and like, you know, Gen 5, 6, 7, and 8 of Pokemon, and the internet has established itself as a force to be reckoned with. And cancel culture. It's like, the 2010s had way too much shit going on. I don't know. And I was also growing up as a teenager in the 2010s. So for me, it was like not that emotionally attached so much as it was, fuck, I can't wait to be an adult. And now as an adult, I'm like, fuck, I just want to die. But I mean, hey. I mean, what can you do? What is this song? Dude, this song's a fucking bop. Where are we at? 2 hours 31? Poppin' by, or Byakuyo Gento by Poppin'. I like this song, dude. It's so good. Bloom, when are you gonna play Toho? You mention it all the fucking time. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know where to begin, because isn't there like fucking like 100 games in that series? Like fucking hundreds of fucking games in that series. I do want to check it out though, but I don't know. I make fun of it a lot though, that's for damn sure. It's just one of those guilty pleasures where it's like, yeah, she's gonna make fun of the funny 2 characters. And it's like, I have some understanding of Toho. And like, clearly I do because, what's her name? The one that's the fucking idiot. Serrero or Cero? But like, my problem with like Toho is like, it's my understanding of it is on shitpost alone, and I know the games are meant to be taken seriously, and I am not a serious person, so most of my understanding of Toho is both memes, shitpost, and fucking Undertale. So you know, a really good combo to want to go into Toho with. Flamie, what's your thoughts on YouTubers and shit retiring? Good for them. I mean, the ones that I've been retiring lately have been like, you know, been working the game for 10 years. By game, I mean like, you know, content creation. So I mean, yeah, I think they deserve and earn a break. 100%. I'm assuming you're talking about Matt Pat, so. But yeah, I feel like that's natural. Like, you know, chat, sometime down the lane, in the inevitable future, I will have to retire too. But that's not gonna happen for a long while or until the bombs fall. To which then I would have no choice. I don't think a lot of people would have a choice. I can just see it now. What's up, guys? It's Fuckputt. Today we're outside doing an IRL stream, and the nukes are falling. That's right. I just. Yeah. Do I even know how long my fucking VOD was? I'd stop talking. Even know how long my fucking VOD was? I'd stop talking. I hope my mic wasn't off this entire time like last time. That would fucking suck. Okay, let me find out. And I might continue. Oh, it's fine. I'll just splice it in later. I'll splice it in later here. Where is my... There it is. And like 9/11, that got you again though by popping. Nope, I'm good. Got you again though by popping. Got you. Got you again though by popping. Got you again though by popping. It's so good. Here, we're gonna fast forward real quick. When are you gonna play Toho? You mention it all the fucking time. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know where to begin. Isn't there like fucking like 100 games in that series? It's really weird listening to my own fucking. I hate listening to my own fucking mouth. But I don't know. I really fucking hate listening to myself. It's just one of those guilty pleasures where it's like, yeah, she's gonna make fun of the funny 2 characters, and it's like I have some understanding of Toho, and like clearly I do because what's her name? The one that's the fucking idiot. Zero or Zero? Someone's gonna correct me, but like, she has no fucking understanding of the series. I'm just gonna splice those 2 together anyway, it's fine. I gotta do some quick edits anyway. Well, not edits, but, you know, dumb shit. I think I'm almost done. Yeah, yeah. Why did you choose to build in a swamp? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't remember what the reasoning was. I just know that I said, hey, I'm gonna build in a fucking swamp. So here's a dumb question. Oh, no, we're good. I can do that. Because I was curious, I was like, is there another landmass over here? Yeah, there is, but I think it's underwater. Right? Yeah, it is. and we'll just connect it. Really weird seed generation though. I don't even know what seed this is. I don't remember the seed. What is the seed? Oh, it's that. That's the seed. Right, okay. Yeah, but on the topic of like creators retiring and shit, I mean it's some of them they really need to. Like sometimes you need to see the writing on the wall, right? You need to see the writing on the fucking wall, and it's like, oh yeah, like maybe it's fucking time. Like I've made a successful living off doing what I love. I'm not as passionate as I was for it, and I have other outlets that I can be passionate in. So it's like, yeah, I mean, whatever's more power, more power to them, you know? And it's good because then what happens is newer talent can come in and fill those roles, and I know, take how you feel about that, but it is relatively usually a good thing because then new people can come in and be the next generation, right? And it's not like it's not always a bad thing. Like I know people are like, oh well, is that Pepper? Yeah, that was Pepper. I think she's going in heat again. Great. Yeah, it's not necessarily a bad thing that creators are retiring and stuff. I mean, they're humans, right? They're humans too. I know we like making fun of creators and being like, hey, they're less than human, but no, we're people. So, you know, we have energy and problems too. So it's like I get it. You know what? Some people see the writing on the fucking wall and they're just like, you know what? I did it. I beat the competition. I won. It's time for me to enjoy my reward. And that's really all retirement is, chat. It's just, I played the game. I won the game. Let me enjoy my fucking reward, right? Oh, it really is. I don't really see a problem with that. It's like, I get it. People will be sad and they'll move on, and people will be sad and they don't want to see their creators go. But it is not all doom and gloom. Jesus fuck, this shader pack is fucking with my vision of this. Ah, yes, I love fisheye. Chat, I'll put it to you this way. It's better a creator retires than passes away. Because at least there's the opportunity of them coming back if they choose to. Right? But I will say, it will not be the same. Like, especially with game theory, it will not be the same. Matt has a certain energy to him that a lot of creators just can't match. And a lot of people can't match. And, you know, I've said it in the past. I have watched Matt Pat game theory. I am aware of his problems in the past, but sometimes, man, you just gotta look past the fucking problems and you just gotta, like, enjoy what you enjoy. Within reason, of course, because I know some people will stretch that. But yeah, some creators just need to retire, man. Like, some people need to enjoy the rewards. And I don't really see a problem with that, honestly. I think that's fair. You know, it's funny. Lulu was talking about it while we were on Tay's stream, and she's like, man, I'm fucking burnt out because I'm a numbers person. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not a numbers person. Like, I don't fucking care about numbers. I only give a fuck about numbers when it's a paycheck. Right? But streaming and shit, it's like, I don't care. Like, yeah, I have to pretend to care because, you know, that's how you grow. But, like, I don't fucking care about numbers. I never have. And I think that's my secret when it comes to streaming as long as I have and as much as I have, which is, I fucking love doing this shit, dude. I love hitting the live button and being a complete fucking idiot on stream for y'all's entertainment, whether it's laughing with me, at me, or for me. And it's always a fucking hoot and a blast, and I'm always thankful for it. It's like, at first I was like, I don't know if I like the streaming shit. And I had that mindset, like, not the numbers mindset, but like, man, I wish I could fucking, like, you know, be already there. And I'm just like, you know, the more stable part of me, which is like, you know, the one with common sense. It's like, the part of me that's like, has common sense. It's like, I was like, dude, you're fucking stupid. Just keep streaming. That's not how this works. You're being an entitled fuck. Just do it. And I'm very thankful that I have been doing it, to say the least. A little detail here, but like this, like some stuff here. It's streaming has always been something that I love doing, and you know, I've said this before, but I'm very thankful that I took the fucking leap that I did 4 years ago. And, you know, I am always a fucking heavy advocate for streaming. If you don't like the idea of having to edit videos, but you just want to, like, fuck around, streaming is your best bet. Now, editing videos and growing as a creator, that's a different story. And trust me, I like editing videos, but I fucking hate it too. Because it's like one of those situations where you have to feel like it for me, and it's like, I can never, I can't, I'm never always in the mood to edit. But a lot of people are built different. A lot of people are built different, and some people love editing, and, you know, the fucking kick-ass then. I mean, hey. Why the fuck not, you know? But I think for me personally, I just like streaming. I really do. I could never get into the idea, like, and I do try it with Super Show, trust me. I could never get into the idea of writing scripts for videos and shit. I could never get into the idea of just bunking down on the idea of making a video for a month and then uploading it and then hoping to God it works. I mean, I do that with the highlights, but it's a little bit different because at least I have a way to like escape, if that makes sense. Like, I don't have to worry about like, oh, will the numbers do well or blah blah blah. Like, I don't fucking care. I don't care about the numbers. I just care if people are enjoying it and having a good time. But I think the biggest barrier for streaming, especially on Twitch, man, is getting that growth when you're a new streamer. Like, it is a hard fucking time when you are a small streamer because Twitch does not fucking care about its smaller streamers. Like, it doesn't. It really fucking doesn't. And I speak very highly of Twitch sometimes, a lot of the time. But there is times where I have to sit here and be like, yeah, no, you really don't give a fuck about your small streamers. And I mean, it's true. Like, there's a lot that is against smaller streamers growing, and it's weird because as a platform, you want those streamers to bring new viewers to your platform, and newer streamers would be your best bet. You know, instead of your fucking, you know, XQCs, Kai Sanats, fucking Amaranths and fucking Co. Like, yes, well, yes, they bring in like returning viewers and shit. They don't necessarily bring in a lot of new viewers anymore. And a lot of people that I talk to who've tried streaming and have given up, that's kind of their biggest complaint, to be honest. It's, fuck, this stream, like, I like streaming, but fuck me, the engagement sucks. And it's like, well, it starts with you. It's like, yes, the platform is not going to hand you a freebie. It starts with you, but there is a part of it on Twitch where it's like, they don't have an algorithm that recommends content creators. It's just whoever's on the front page. And you actually have to dig or know people. Oh, that's the waterfall, duh. And it's like, that's not necessarily a problem. Like, it can be worked around and it can be done. And trust me, I am one of the examples. I hate to say it, but your girl takes a little bit of pride knowing that she's worked very hard and has gotten very lucky and is very thankful because of you guys. Like, but I really do attribute, not the luck so much, I don't really think I'm lucky that much, but I attribute my growth and shit to you guys. And it's like, yeah, it's like, you know, like, there is a level of, it starts with you, but it also ends with your community. But as a smaller streamer, a new streamer, not so much a small streamer, but a new streamer, it gets kind of it becomes a headache, right? Especially if you're like really self-conscious and you feel like you're not doing enough. And I've been there before as well. But I think with me and some other people, you just learn to turn that shit off. Oh, what's up? But yeah, I mean, it's like I said, I love streaming, and I think when a lot of people sit here and say, "Damn, Flamie, you're still alive," and it's like, yeah, I mean, why the fuck wouldn't I be? Like, I love doing this shit. It's fun. Like, also, if I wasn't doing this and I wasn't editing or doing art, I'd probably be fucking sitting on my ass watching fucking Pluto TV. Like, I'd rather do something productive, and I actually view streaming productively. Like, I don't really have an issue with streaming. I think it's a very engaging and healthy thing to do. And you know, I always tell people, if like they're like, "Hey, how the fuck do I start?" Well, go to OBS and just download it. Configure a few things to your liking, and then boom, hit that fucking live button. That's all you gotta really do. It's always that first step. That first fucking step is the hardest, which is the hitting the live button. It took me 6 months before I started streaming 4 years ago to make that decision and be like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. And well, I'm the type of person, if I like something, I'm not gonna stop. So, you know, I enjoy doing this shit, dude. Like, I don't know, it's fun. I know that me talking like this sounds like I'm being a condescending prick, and I do apologize. I really, it's coming from a place of heart, but it kind of comes off as, well, guys, you guys fucking, no, it's not that way. It really comes from a place of heart. I swear, it's just, I'm bad at fucking words. You get me to fucking flirt with fat women, and I'm fucking spot the fuck on. Or my friends, and I'm spot on. But you get me to fucking talk about like my emotions and feelings about streaming, I'm a fucking wreck. Speaking of emotional wrecks, where's Ruby at? Ruby's not a fucking emotional wreck. She pretends she is, but she's not. She's pretty fucking out there. I think she's asleep, or she's like, she's doing something. My mods have lives. You say smaller streamer growth is a problem. What do you mean by that? Elaborate. Well, I kind of just did with the fucking Twitch page, front page shit, right? However, if you want me to elaborate a bit better on that, say you're a new streamer, right? I'm not talking about day one. I'm talking about maybe 6 or 7 months in. And you're playing the game everybody else is playing. Now, YouTube, with its algorithm, if you're playing the game everyone else is playing, congratulations. You are now being pushed to the algorithm because it's the hot thing, right? That's not always 100% how that works. Trust me, I should know. I've been pushed before. But, I mean, who really fucking hasn't? But, like, Twitch doesn't have that. There's no guarantee. And that's probably for the best. Otherwise, everyone would be playing the same shit. And you would have a situation like YouTube where it's like, dude, we have to fucking play the hottest shit or we're dead. But you know, that is also a detriment, right? I'll give an example. Power World, even though that's no longer relevant. Power World's a great example of it because it's like everyone was playing Power World, but how many of those people actually got popular or actually had engage? Well, not even popularity, but like engagement because of it. I can tell you right now, probably not a lot. And that's where, and like I said, Twitch values its bigger streamers better and more than it does its smaller creators. While that is slowly changing, like there have been some really interesting changes that have been happening that have actually benefited smaller creators, but and not so much the larger ones. However, I think the biggest complaint is the revenue split. It's not really my complaint, even though it is a fair complaint to have. But if you're telling me, someone who is profit driven as a creator, that I could go to a different platform that's offering an 80-20 revenue split, like you keep 80, they take 20, or a 70-30 split, or anything of that nature, and Twitch is giving you a 50-50 split, I would say fuck Twitch and go to a different platform if I was that person. Now, I'm not, right? Like I said, money is not the factor for me. I don't fucking care about money or, you know, all the other fucking dumb shit that comes with Twitch and YouTube. Like, I don't care. Like, but if I were to care, then that would be my biggest factor, which is, hey, could I make more money over this way? The other thing though too is, and this is something that I don't like about Twitch, is how fucking stupid the emote slots are. Because it's tied to sub points, and sub points are tied to subs, right? So subs, and this is actually the thing I really don't fucking like about Twitch. This is my biggest issue with Twitch, actually. If this is my biggest issue, then fuck, I might be like one of the few who really don't have that many issues with this platform. So subs are tied to sub points. Sub points are tied to subs, right? The emotes are built on sub points, right? You unlock them through sub points. So if a sub expires, the sub points expire. You see where I'm going with this? So in other words, you're in this perpetual endless loop. If you can't get subs, you're in this fucking weird perpetual loop of, fuck, I can't get to these emote slots, right? Unless Twitch is graceful, is like generous enough to give a free slot, which they have. In the past. But if you aren't getting those slots, if you're getting subs but you're not getting if you're getting sub points and they expire, it's like it kind of defeats the fucking purpose of having emotes tied to subs. Like if they got rid of the aspect of like sub points being tied to fucking subs and let the subs expire, but the emotes and the sub points not expire, I think that would be more beneficial. I truly feel that way. I know not everyone feels like that would be like a benefit, but I feel like it would. But it's like, but Flamie, but Flame, what about incentive to push people to, you know, purchase subs? You don't need to do that. I promise you, you don't need to do that. People are generous enough on this platform to where they'll just do it because they care about the creator. I know that's giving the viewers more faith than you should, but I am a firm believer that there is more generosity on the internet than there is like selfishness. You only see selfishness in clicks and circles. You don't see it in like the overall arcing aspect of the internet. And that was black and white and a trainer theme music. I mean, for someone so black-pilled, you usually have a pretty interesting aspect in life. I mean, I like to think that humanity is not a bucket of shit. Okay? I know I've said humanity is bad before, and yeah, we're fucking pretty foul. We're pretty fucking bad. But like, I like to sit here and think that people are genuinely good to some extent, but at what point does that good become crooked and corrupt, right? And I feel like, yes, there's a part of it that plays with environment, but it's not always environment. Some people are just genuinely not good people. You could grow up in a fucking peaceful environment and have a bad background. And then there's also the factor of growth, which is subjective because there are some people on this fucking platform, like Pokimane, who've never left the fucking high school mindset. And then you have people who are like really narcissistic, like Hassan and XQC. So it's an Amaranth. So it's like, well, I mean, I try to think that people are genuinely good, and that's why I was saying earlier about the sub points. It's like, I don't think people have to worry about enforcing subs. That's why I don't. Truthfully, I don't force them, not because I don't want to, it's just because I don't feel like I have to. I feel like if people really support the content, then they will do it of their own free will. Like, that's why I don't put goals or anything. And I'm not, and listen, I'm not speaking badly of people who do. Like, Tay does it, and she does a really good job with it. Right? She sets the goals, she makes the goals abundantly clear to chat, and then she fulfills those goals. Right? So, I feel like it can be done well. I just don't do it. It's just not my thing. Right? But if one of my friends who does happen to stream like Tay, and like I said, I've done it before, and they have a goal, I'm gonna help them. I'm gonna support them. I want them to fucking achieve their goals. Because I know what it's like to be fucking stuck in a slump, dude. Like, fucking shit sucks. It really does. And like, it's never fucking fun. Because you feel stuck and you feel like you can't really do anything, and like, that's just not inherently true. But yeah, it's just one of those situations. It really is, for me, where it's like, oh yeah, absolutely. Like, I'm willing to help support my friends and shit, and the people I collab with on streams, like, and then like other creators. Like, I have no problem with that. And I genuinely have no problem being that type of person to help them out. Like, Like, you have a goal? Guess what? I'm gonna help you out. Like, I don't see why not. As long as it's within reason. Like, if you're telling me I want 500,000 followers in like 3 days, I'm gonna tell you you're fucking stupid. Yes, you are. But, but like, you know, you have a goal, like Tay had her pizza goal, like, I'm gonna fucking do what I can to help you achieve that goal. Especially something like fucking pizza, like, bro, fucking Tay eating pizza was like a highlight for me. I'm not retracting that statement, by the way, fuck you, but, but yeah, like, it's like, I get it. I 100% get it. Like, being stuck in that slump sucks, so I try to help. And it's like, I get that, like, as a streamer, it's like, oh, so-and-so's doing it for a motive. They have a motive. And it's like, no, like, not everybody is fucking is not these fucking pieces of shit that we all seem to collectively hate. I promise you that. There are some genuinely good people on these platforms that are not like fucking those people. I'm not saying I'm one of them, but I certainly try to prohibit myself from even getting to that point. You are a good person, Flung. Well, I'm human. That's how I say it. You say good, I say human. I think a lot of people forget that, you know, behind the fucking voice and behind the microphone, that there are genuinely real people who aren't doing shit because because it's content, and that there are actual real people behind those mics, and it can be frustrating at times. So, but yeah, anyway. I think I'm doing good. I think I can stop once I'm done with this bridge. Fuck, I'm gonna need to anyway because it's already 8 hours. Oh shit. And it's 3 a.m. Here. Ah, fuck. I didn't mean to do that. I mean, I'm gonna have to do it anyway because I want to add some columns there or something, but add a little more detail. What's the deal with Deltarune, chat? I know Toby's like he said he's done with chapter 3. And they're working on chapter 4. And that once they're done with chapter 4, they can pretty much release the game, right? something tells me that game is gonna be out by the time we're all fucking old and curmudgeon. And then once it's out, Toby's gonna be like, fucking pieces, dude. And he's gonna fucking retire. I don't even want to think about that. Okay, I kind of like that pattern. Okay, it looks good. Let's see. Yeah, that works. And we can make this into a plaza area too. And we'll just do this. Oh, really? Can you go fuck off? Thank you. Don't you hurt me, you fuck. I'll have you know, I am certified in llama captivity. Chat, I swear to God, I want to end the stream now, but like this fucking music has got me pumped. Whoever made this fucking playlist, good shit, dude. Like this is a fucking playlist. I love this playlist. A really good. It is a really good playlist. It really is. Flamie, you mentioned you were gonna play Luminescent Platinum the other day, or when are you gonna do that? I need to figure out Yuzu. I know Tay said she'd help me out with that, so I'm probably gonna ask her for some assistance with that. So I don't know. I know that I said I was gonna do it a while ago, like 2 years ago. And I had gotten permission from the devs 2 years ago to actually play the game. So I can play the game. I just haven't had a chance. Because setting up Yuzu is a fucking pain. So, I mean, it's a matter of when can I set up Yuzu? And I do know it has to be... Holy shit, breathe. It has to be before fucking season 9 or season 8, the Super Show. And I don't expect it's gonna take that long. What I do need to know, though, is if Citra supports multiplayer, which I think Citra does, because you know, there's like rooms and shit for it, so it's like it does support it. It does? Yeah, that's what I figured. Also, hey Tay, did you just wake up? Or have you been awake this whole time? I know it's like what, like 5 o'clock over there? Really do be 5 o'clock somewhere. I've been up. Jeez, you're on that spell too, huh? Yeah, my thing right now with the emulation shit is I figured out Dolphin with the GBA shit, which is a plus. Now I gotta figure out, well, I know Melon works multiplayer as well. I just gotta figure out if it actually is legit and it works with Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum in HG, SS, BW, and BW2. BBW. Anyway. Fuck, whoever made this playlist, man, fucking, you are on point, you fucking mad lad. Jesus. Yeah, edited a bit. Yeah. I need to do that as well. I need to start editing a little bit more again. I took a break because I did the Leaf Green chapter highlight in a matter of a week. And I edit my videos like Johnny does. Fuck. So for me, it's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna cut up the VOD. Some people get really annoyed with that. They're just like, why the fuck would you even just make a highlight anyway? You don't use After Effects or anything. It's like, yeah, because that's because I don't care too much about After Effects. If you don't know, okay, so After Effects is like the polishing and primer of like video editing, right? So imagine being a creator and you're making highlights. Naturally, you would, if you would want to be like super professional and shit, which I'm not. Oh, hey Toad. Then you would want to do that, right? You would want to use After Effects, and After Effects is a really good tool. I want to make that abundantly clear. I'm just fucking built different. I don't know. Your girl here is built different, and I can't really justify my crimes against humanity. Yeah. What I will say though is I edit with Wondershell Flamora. How is that? Because I use Vegas. So when I started off, I used DaVinci, and then DaVinci updated and they fucked some shit up. So instead of going to something easier than DaVinci, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to fucking Vegas, one of the most bullshit fucking editing programs you can use as a beginner. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna find a cracked copy of Vegas 14 and I'm gonna use it. And I've been using the same fucking copy of 14 to this day. It's good, it makes solid edits, but for what you get, it has problems. Shit. Oops. I just dropped my controller. Controller lost connection. Yeah, I know. I fucking dropped it. You know, it's $80 fucking Xbox controller that I bought. Yeah, that makes sense. I could see that being a thing. I'm assuming you're paying for it, right? I'll tell you right now, I'm not paying for Vegas. I'm not paying for it, and how I'm getting away with it is I don't have firewall active on it. Or I have the firewall blocking its network connection. You can't do that with Adobe, unfortunately. Adobe has it built in to where it requires network connection to use. Which is really fucking stupid, but I mean, hey. Adobe's not known to be the greatest of minds. Mostly it updates to a new version, like 2000 has a nice update at 2K, but it's not worth another 60 VD dropped. Got you. Yeah, it's like, there are things I don't touch with Vegas. Like, for example, I don't touch like the input transitions that it has. I just won't do it. Listen, you look at me, you tell me, oh yeah, fucking Vegas transitions, baby, the fucking most shitposty way of creating content. Might as well add Comic Sans while you're fucking at it. I won't do that. Pay for it, yeah. That's good. I just use fade in, fade out. Because I don't know if you've ever looked at a Vegas transition before, but it is like unfucking real how closely shitposty it really is. It's pretty fucking hilarious. Like, you know those like really crappy like fucking public access type show commercial and shit? Where like they do the weird transitions, like We Buy Golf Clubs is a great example. Listen, you know it's bad, and you know you're fucking internet. You're an internet fucking whore when you're talking about shit. And yes, I'm aware my fucking map is blacked out. I am very much aware of that. That is a shader problem. This is why you don't put beta RTX graphics in graphics tools into a fucking Bedrock, because you get weird shit like this. Actually, this is actually more tame than it usually is, because usually when the RTX starts acting up, you get really weird side effects. It is very nice. Yeah. I love building in Minecraft, honestly. But I'm very fucking picky with like Minecraft when I play it. Like, yeah, I could play vanilla, but if I could have added like shaders and lighting and shit, and like water textures, like I'm gonna fucking do it. Like, cause I'm picky. I'm a picky girl when it comes to my fucking baby games. Okay, leave me alone. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't have a problem. I mean, I have a problem, but like, I don't have a problem. I just, you know, I looked into how to extract RTX shit, and little do you know, there's data packs for it for Bedrock. I did not know this. I thought Bedrock only had the store, but apparently, you can mod Bedrock. It just requires MC packs. Not creator packs, but like MC packs. Did not know this, and I learned this by doing the RTX. Yeah, if I could just get my old Switch rolled onto my PC, that'd be great. Well, this part of the canal is done. All this grass has been added and or terraformed onto the land. All used to be water. Very good, very good. I am gonna have to rework this nightmare because that's left over from the island. I am gonna have to rework this. And then, yeah, I gotta deal with this canal crap. And then I can start on the fun part, right? The park. The fucking park. So we could start working on like bridges and like adding mossy cobblestone. And then I could start working on like fucking making it kind of look like the taiga biome, but not really. My Switch world has a great example of this, and I wish I could just show you it. But this is gonna be kind of more of an upgraded version of that world, or of that version of the park. And my goal was to keep a little bit of the water to make a river. So I mean, this was just kind of an added bonus. I don't even know why I added this, but whatever. You gotta flex. You gotta fucking flex somehow. I think my only thing I don't like about this RTX shit is this, the warp effect. But then, like, when you go over here, right? By the way, this looks fantastic. That looks fantastic. That looks fantastic. That looks fantastic. Like, I was trying to do a fog effect with this, right? To make it look like the net, like to make it look like it's another portal underneath, right? And if the shaders weren't doing a specific thing like this, you wouldn't know that there is no nether portal there. What if I told you if I go in the water, you get this? This is a really cool effect if I was always in the fucking water. But if you get out of the water, you don't see it. And then you get this weird glitch with the water, which I don't like. But I think this is probably my favorite room, my favorite area of the entire fucking build so far. Just simply because you got water coming down here, you got fire, you got lava there. I spend way too much time building. I really do. It's like this is like my crack, honestly. I love this shit. Like, I don't know. I enjoy this way too much. Some people would say it's a fucking problem. I love this. I love this. I love this too much. Now, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. This little plot of land here, and I'm not entirely sure. Part of me wants to add another fountain here. However, as you can see, I have a lot of fucking fountains in water here. I don't know. I might just add like an abstract statue there. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm actually gonna do that right now. It's gonna be really quick because I have a dumb fucking statue that I can do. We're gonna do art, chat. I'm gonna do fucking art. Because I am an artiste. I am a le Twitter artiste. I make fun because I know your pain. I'm so glad I never get any flack for that, by the way. You know, I worry when I make jokes like that, someone's gonna be offended. And it's like, no, I swear, I get your pain, trust me. I'm one of you. I I understand. Fucking Twitter sucks right now. What's that optical illusion? It's like this. And then it's like that, right? I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to remember. This if you know what I'm doing, I'm trying to do this weird optical illusion thing. Minecraft optical illusion. Oh, something happened there. It's like a small one, right? I don't remember. I don't see it, and it's fucking. It's making me sad. I found it. I fucking found it. It was on Phoenix Art SC's fucking shit. This one, chat. I might need a bigger space for it though. I'm looking at it now and I'm just like, Save image. This one. Hey, remember when I said I was gonna stop streaming at 8 hours? I lied because I'm still fucking here. This one. I wanna do this one. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to approach this. So, I'm thinking, right? Here, we're not gonna do black terracotta. That's dumb. I'm gonna do copper instead. Can I get a rusted version, like the oxidized ones? Yes. So it's like, I don't know. Boom, 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 boom. And boom, boom. Right? Hold on. Is that it? Oh, it's so close. Hold on. I think I got it. No. I had it. Wait, shouldn't this be in the middle? I don't know. I'm going to butcher this fucking thing. I swear. Someone's gonna be like, hey, she's doing it fucking wrong. She is a fucking idiot. Do not listen to her. To which I say, yes! I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Not in this small space. I'll have to do it a different way later. This small space won't work. That makes me sad. Okay, that's fine. You know what? I'll just do something really dumb. This one? Yes, yes it is. It's this one. Like this shape. I'm really bad at making a bean. I really am. Fuck it, good enough. I'm trying to make that fucking bean in like Chicago. And I fucked it up. I don't think I made a bean. Alright, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. And then give me this. And then give me this. Hey, remember when I said I understand your pain? Late funny Twitter artist? Trust me. Welcome. Welcome. Flam, is there a reason why you won't take any commissions anymore? I've talked about it. I don't want to take commissions anymore just simply because they don't make me happy. Just doing something for money just gives me anxiety, and I don't like that, and so I just don't do it anymore. That's it. Let's do this. Boop. Boop. Oh, there we go. Give them little beacons and stuff. There you go. And we can do this. That way nobody can touch the funny statue. It's just like New York City, you know, when Hey, fuck. Hey, no touching the statues. Get out of here. Go. 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 Thank you. You fuck. You fuck. Get. These motherfuckers, these... Okay. Yeah, I think I'm good for tonight. I think I've done enough. Again, I feel like I've done enough to where I feel satisfied so far. Yeah, I am doing good. So I want to say thank you all for watching.